Okay, so basically we got a couple of web relays that we're going to be installing at a client's tomorrow, and they have two buildings. One they manage from, the other one they don't, and they're going to want to know when the alarm's going off in the other one. So the only connection they have between the two buildings is Ethernet, and they don't want to run new wires and all that business. So we've got these two guys, this one and the one that I left at my office. I'm at my house now, and basically they have two inputs and two relays, and you can program them to run off of each other. So what I've done to make it a little easier when we put them in tomorrow, before we do the actual wiring and everything, I've set up a little homemade tester that will verify both inputs and both relays on both sides and network communication with one flip of a switch and two lights. I built this little guy here, and he's just got two LEDs and a key turn. And the way this works is I disabled all the relay control from the local base station, meaning that the inputs on this station do not have any control or effect over the relay outputs. When you connect it up and it gets a decent connection and it's talking to the other, the one on the other side, basically it's set up to say if everything's off but the connection is good, then to disable input 1 and fire a command back to my station to enable relay 2. And you'll see the little lights on right there, and relay 2 fires my red LED. So that just basically tells me that everything is disabled on the other side. They don't have either inputs or relays activated. The only way you'll get that red light is if input 1 on the other station, the remote station, is off and a connection is good, because that means it's sending an opposite signal. I programmed it that way. Now when I turn the key, that should flip input 1 and 2 on the other side. And what that does is, since LED, the red one, is hooked up to relay 2 here, since input 1 has to be off to fire my relay 2 on my side, when I flip this key, it's going to activate input 1 on the remote station, and then it's going to send a turn off signal to my relay 2. That red light will go out. The other relay will become active, and it'll fire input 2 on the remote side, firing this relay 1 on my side. When that fires, the green light will become active. So it's kind of an all go no go test. Basically all it's telling me is that when the relays swap, I get a good signal. Everything is working correctly. Now if something's not right, wired incorrectly or programmed incorrectly, or network communication isn't just right, I might get a green and red light. That means that something's not right. Or they might both turn off. That means something's not right. But I already tested it. It's working. I just really wanted to make this video to show you how fast this goes. This is me in Satsuma in my apartment, and the remote station is all the way back in my office, and it just goes like so. That's a signal going out and coming all the way back quick. That is one of the fastest relay web communicators I've ever seen.